Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis over on the Bitcoin chart as Bitcoin continues to crash, and I am receiving a lot of questions on how low can Bitcoin go. So, in order to answer that question, let's jump over to the charts. And we will start over here today on the 1 week candles for Bitcoin on the Binance exchange. And you can see we've had nothing but pretty much week after week of a pure sell-off in Bitcoin. Now, some of that is due to negative news about the whole Luna debacle. And yesterday, when the weekly candle was closing, Celsius Network came out and announced they're no longer going to allow withdrawals, and that was a catalyst for the beginning of the current sell-off. Now, if I drop in my EMA ribbon, and I'm going to also drop in another moving average, which will be the 200-day moving average, which is the yellow line you see running through the chart here. And as you can see, Bitcoin's price is currently crushing down below that 200-day moving average, and that obviously is a huge concern. Now, as far as the ribbon goes, you can see our greens are down on the bottom, and the reds are just about to pop up on top. And so that would be a clear indication we are headed into a longer bear market. And also on the 120-day moving average, which is the white line running through the chart, which has now turned orange, it would be even more bearish if this moving average ends up on top of the ribbon. And you could just expect Bitcoin to continue to get crushed down. Now, I will attempt to answer all your questions about how low will Bitcoin go, but let me start with this. The simple answer is, I don't know. I'm a trader. I don't try to predict bottoms or tops, but I can look to the charts for some intel that can help me at least try to forecast where Bitcoin could be headed. Doesn't guarantee it'll be the bottom or the top, but I can see key levels of support and resistance, and as a trader, that's what I look for. I look for structure. And with that being said, for the past few weeks, we were really watching this area right here, and that would be the 28.8 level. We were looking for support, and once that level broke yesterday, that would have been a key signal that Bitcoin's price was going to dump. And besides the fact this was a key Fibonacci support level, if you look back and check our 6, you can see we had support back in this area in that zone, and even looking back further here, you can see we also had support in that 28.8 to 28,000 level. Bitcoin crushed through that yesterday, and so the next level on the radar really was this 1618 level, which put it at around 23,478. We could say 23,500. And right now, in fact, there is a real battle going on between the bears and the bulls to hold this level. Now, if the 1618 level or 23,000, call it 500 level fails to hold support, then the price of Bitcoin is in danger of continuing this crash down to around 19,300 or even down to around 16,000. And that would be this zone here where we see prior resistance at this level here and a little bit of support back here. This zone, however, is not the strongest zone. It's not like it was tested several times or held up several times as support. It would be a valid zone since this is around the previous all-time high on the last bull market, which is not an uncommon level to see get revisited when a current bull market is coming to an end. It often will bottom out around the previous bull market's all-time high. So perhaps the bottom of this crash could be somewhere around that 20,000 to say 16,000. If not, the next level I'll be keeping an eye on the Fibonacci's anyway, would be the 2272, and that puts us around 13.5. Along with that, you could probably have a zone between 13.5 and 12,000, which would be the start of this most recent bull market, is where we pretty much took off from. And so in theory, you would look for that level as a minimum level to hold. So to quickly recap, Bitcoin has broken down below the 28.8 level that I was really looking for it to hold and maintain if there was any hopes of this price moving back up. That level has been breached, and we are now testing the 1618 level that puts us right around 23,500. Serious battle going on here. If the bears win that battle and continue to crush this price down, more than likely we're headed towards 20,000. I have it marked off more around 19,000 all the way down to 16,000. Worst case scenario currently, but it can always get worse, I'm looking at around 13.5. These are just key levels I'm keeping an eye on, and when they break or perhaps hold, then we can make decisions based on that intel. Now, with that all being said, there are a lot of opportunities with this volatility to place trades. However, I would caution you, if you don't have the screen time or the experience, you probably want to proceed with extreme caution. This price action has been very whippy, especially over the last 24 hours, so you can see some pretty big fluctuations in your position. So definitely proceed with caution, as Bitcoin's price appears to be continuing to crash, and at the moment appears to be headed lower. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. If anything major changes over here on the charts, I will do an update video, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss those updated videos. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.